Hi friends! I have Goose Creek Candle Company order that came in and I wanted to show it to you, but it is kind of an awkwardly large box. I have opened it, but I still wanted you to be able to kind of see how they came because they do such a nice job of like packing it so that your candles that are glass aren't breaking. By the way, I'm Casey and thanks for coming by my channel. I have already taken 2 of the candles out and have lit them so that I'll be able to tell you more about the throw and the fragrance and stuff. But you know, they had these on top and then this was covered in this, and then I've taken out 2 of the candles. But I think that's important so that you can see what a good job they do, so you know your stuff is going to get to you without breaking. So I think this is my 3rd order from them, but it's been more than a year, maybe even 2 years, year and a half, 2 years somewhere. So it's not like I order very often. When I do, because I'm cheap, I want to make a big enough order that, you know, I don't have to do it all the time because of shipping charges. So fall definitely has some of my favorite scents, and I apparently usually do that time of the year. I know though that last year it was right at the end maybe of Halloween that I had placed another order because they had their Halloween candles on sale. So I bought several of them just to get the good price of them, and I am lighting those now. I will probably insert little thing clips sharing with you 2 of the fragrances that I had going. Well, I'll tell you more about it later instead of guessing the names right now because I'm not that great at remembering. So I ordered these on a Friday night. Goose Creek Candle Company is good at just having different sales all the time. So I would say if you're going to order from them, just watch that kind of thing. I believe the cheapest I've ever gotten, like their 3-wick size candles, like, you know, this size is like $8.99, and that was probably like more of a clearance thing, but you can often get them like these priced out at about $10.72 for each candle, because their sale at the time was buy 3 candles at their normal $25 price, get 4 free, which made then each candle $10.72, and they often have them at like a $10.99 price. So I wouldn't personally pay $25 for a candle, even though these are great candles and probably worth it. It's just, I'm too cheap for that. So the first candle I got is this one that is Italy with a tiramisu scent. It smells so good if you like coffee, chocolatey scents. So I did pull them up here. It says that it has top notes of Italian espresso and cocoa powder. So the top notes usually what you smell like first when you're just kind of smelling it, you know, cold and it's not lit. And then mid notes of whipped cream and light rum, and a base of vanilla extract, sugar, and sweet cream. So I love looking at candles and their scents. It took me quite a while because I'm so cheap to narrow it down to 7 candles, and then I think I ended up purchasing an 8th one because all of them sound good. And then I was kind of disappointed when I opened it up, and I must have crossed off this blueberry one that I really thought I liked and wanted off my list because I don't have a blueberry one in here. And when I checked, you know, my cards are in order picture, it didn't show one. So apparently I had taken it off. That was dumb of me, because that one sounded good too. Next one on my list, I think this is a cute looking fall candle, is Cinnamon Pumpkin, which, I mean, really, what better scent is there in fall? Maybe apple. Okay, than Cinnamon Pumpkin. But it is very, very strong cinnamon for when I smell it. Like, I don't even know if, you know, cold that I can smell the pumpkin in it. But prominent notes is country pumpkin, sweet cinnamon, nutmeg, and clove. The next one, and I kind of like just this black jar. Also is it's pumpkin hard cider. And this one is autumn apple. Why can't I talk? Darn. Okay. Autumn apple cider blends perfectly with homegrown pumpkin spice in our secret recipe. Top notes is apple slices, poached pear, citrus, and you know I like citrus too. Mid is a zest, and the base is pumpkin spice, cinnamon, clove, caramel, butter, coconut, boozy, vanilla. And this one might be just cold my favorite of all the scents. I like that combination. The next one is a Carnival candied apple. And I really feel like I've had something really close to this one before. Maybe they called it Carnival caramel apple instead of Carnival candied apple. And it was green. But even when I smelled this, it's exactly how I remember it smelling. It's such a good caramel apple scent, and you can smell both the apple and the caramel in it. So this one says the top notes are green apple, spun sugar. Mid is light cinnamon and almond, and the base is buttery caramel and vanilla bean. But that one's really nice. The next one is apple cider ice cream. So you can tell that I like apple scents too. Enjoy the yummy combination of creamy vanilla ice cream and caramel apple cider. Prominent scents are sweet apple, pear, caramel, cider, and ice cream. This one to me cold, but you know, they have such a different scent once you light them. And I doubt I'll wait and put up the video until I've lit them all. This one doesn't have a very strong scent after smelling some of the other ones. It is more just like the creamy ice cream smell. But I'm thinking still that lighting it, I bet the apple comes out. And this last one I'm thinking is the one that I must have decided at the last minute to take out my blueberry one and put this one in. And I'm a little disappointed in myself, honestly. It is toasted marshmallow and hot chocolate. And this says campfire marshmallow, melt atop a rich hot chocolate as campfire stories begin. Prominent scent notes are chocolate fudge, milk cream, and campfire marshmallow. Yeah, and I smell chocolate and marshmallow in it. What I'm worried about, which is why I'm really shocked at myself for doing it, is a lot of times the word toasted or campfire will throw me off, because it's the only of Bath and Body Works, like Wally, that I ever threw away was a like campfire marshmallow, and it smelled like your clothes do when you went to sat at a bonfire and they stink and it makes your house reek and you have to hurry up and wash your clothes and hair. And that was like a Wally plug-in. That just seems so stupid to me. So I unplugged that one and threw it away. So I'm a little nervous about that one, but you know, hopefully it won't be that. Okay, next one up, and this is one I have lit. I don't want it to blow out because it has not completely made a whole circle yet. But this one is warm apple toddy with crisp apple blends with warm cider and soft toddy notes for an intoxicating autumn aroma. Prominent scent notes are crisp apple, warm cider, pear, and toddy. And this one does smell very good to me. I have had it burning in here again, not maybe 40, 45 minutes. And it's almost all the way to make, you know, the wax pool all the way across. It makes this room smell good, but honestly, when I step out of this room, I get hit with the candle that I'm burning in the kitchen, which is, you know, there is a bathroom and a study in between us. So I do think that the next candle has a much stronger scent aroma. Otherwise, I would still smell this one when I stepped out of the room and not the other candle. And it's the same when I come back from the kitchen. I smell the other candle all the way until I actually get into this room. You want to just go out to the kitchen with me? It is the Come We Fly from Hocus Pocus. Ooh. And look, you're kind of flying. Whee! About this fragrance. Come we fly, the sparkling aroma of a frozen lime potion enlivens the senses. Prominent scent notes, fizzy potion, frozen lime, grapefruit and sugar. This one actually says it's a 35 plus hours. Elfie is upset that I'm not playing with her and I'm talking to you instead. This one I think smells so good. I am surprised by it. This one was the last one that I added to the cart, and I honestly did it because I had a couple of drinks and was watching the Hocus Pocus 2 movie, and I was enjoying it so much. By the way, if you haven't seen it and you liked the Hocus Pocus 1, I don't think you'll be disappointed. I really wasn't, and I was afraid I would be because, I mean, I wasn't like a cult fan of the Hocus Pocus, but I enjoyed it, and I'd seen it many times, and I thought it was cute, and I do have like one, fall shirt that says like Sanderson Sisters Bed and Breakfast, or something like that. So I liked the show, and I was afraid that maybe 2 wouldn't stand up. I thought it did. I thought it was super cute. The whole time I was like saying out loud, this is so cute. I shouldn't give it all away, but I think watch it. All right, now we're going to fly back into the other room. Now, the other thing that happened, though, is because I had started drinking before I actually placed the order, I ended up buying 2 more things because I have heard that it is instinctual from when we were cavemen and women were gatherers, and that's why we like shopping so much. It is in our DNA that we need to gather things and bring it to us and make sure that we have it in times that are necessary. And I hadn't been shopping for a while. So while I was on the site, I thought I've never tried their hand soaps, and I thought maybe I should because I do really enjoy the Bath & Body Works hand soaps, and I just thought maybe these are just as good. I don't need hand soaps right now. In fact, soaps is one of the things I have gone overboard on. But I have lots of Halloween soaps and fall soaps. So I went with snow-covered apple because I felt like this could be very wintry. I could have this out in February if it takes me that long to, get to it, for instance. So I was okay with that. I'm going to have to wash my hands with it, I guess, to really know, won't I? Because, yeah, it smells like apple soap. The fragrance notes say it's a bright red apple, white snow, mixed fruits, sugary candy. I mean, it smells good, but it also smells like soap. So I don't know how much of that is, going to go away when I'm using it. Maybe we'll use it before this show's over. Okay, I did. It was very easy. They just had this little thing on it to be able to take off and put back on. So I knew I could use it once and then still put it away and it not be feeling like it's going to leak out or something. So I used it, and it is a really nice smell as you're washing your hands that wafts up into your airspace, which is what I really like in a soap. I want, washing my hands, unless they feel actually gross, it's not, that fun of a thing to do. So I like it when this is fun now because it smells good. So similar to Bath & Body Works. This scent I like, not as good as my Black Cherry Merlot, which is still my favorite from, Bath & Body Works, but very good. I like it. Glad to have it. There is just something about those scents so much better than the other hand soaps that I get from TJ Maxx. But look at how freaking cute they are sometimes. And sometimes having this sitting in my bathroom looking cute is also just more fun, than I love little gnomies. And the last thing I got were these cleansing body wipes because I saw them on there and because I've been drinking they seemed interesting. Here's what's happening to me now too. If you don't like TMI, now's the time to skip on out. But I think I'm maybe going to be starting my premenopausal, starting to change. But I am waking up sometimes at nighttime sweaty, actually wet, sweaty, where then I'm washing my sheets the next morning because why am I this sweaty? And sometimes in the middle of the night, I just feel like I can already tell I feel like I smell. And I'm not going to get up and go take a shower. But I did think, if that happens and these were sitting by my bed, I think I would like wipe down. Because yeah, that's not cool, man. I shouldn't be waking up and then thinking I smell. When I went to bed smelling okay. Just literally fiery hot all of a sudden now. And sometimes just through the day too. So yeah, that's what I'm going to check these out for. By the way, I did open them just to smell them, and the dragon fruit splash is just kind of a sweet, fruity smell. It was nothing over the top grand or anything. Yeah, it's very sweet. And not even like, I'm not going to say it's sweet in a beautiful, delicious way. It just smells like fake strawberry almost to me. I'm still like, I'm happy with them. It's going to smell better than when I'm smelling. It'll cover nicely. I'm not saying that it's going to replace showers. I'm saying it's going to be an extra added step. And when I say that though, then it should put more importance on how wonderful I do think the candles smell. Because when I light these candles, like, I feel so happy. The lime one, the Hocus Pocus one that I mentioned, it really does kind of smell like Sprite or ginger ale to me, which I think is interesting because I've never really thought to myself when I open a Sprite and, you know, you can kind of smell it like when the bubbles, effervescence hits your nose and you kind of smell it. I've never thought, dang, that smells so good. I wish I had a candle that smells like that. But when I have a candle that smells like that, I'm thinking, dang, this smells so good. I really am glad I have a candle that smells like this. And it's a weird choice to me that for a Halloween candle, they would make it smell like that. But I think it's perfect, especially when you're kind of, when all my other ones are these heavy, deep, you know, cinnamon, pumpkin, caramel, apple-y smells. I think that lime soda pop, ginger ale smell is going to be perfect, and I love it. And now it makes me feel like I should go blow it out and save it for special occasions. Okay. I would recommend these Goose Creek candles. I have nothing to do with them. They don't know who I am. In fact, like, I did have to find my account because I couldn't find like even my email that they would have sent me. And I figured out that, oh yeah, there was something weird at the end where like, I just ended up doing it. Like, they gave you the option to pay for it through like your Amazon account. And then my Amazon account is actually in my husband's name. So then, you know, it went through there. Anyway, all I'm trying to say on that is because sometimes people who don't follow me will find one of these Goose Creek candle things and they'll think maybe I'm sponsored, or that's not the case. Like, look how many followers I have. Nobody's sponsoring me for anything. I do this for my own fun and entertainment. Okay, so thanks for subscribing if you do, and you can join me in my shopping videos if you want to. Bye!